All right, Pisces, let's do another reading for you guys. This is going to be for the weekend. I'm going to be using a new deck. I wouldn't say it's new. It was sent to me from one of my subscribers. Thank you. It's the Ancestral Path Tarot deck. I haven't used this deck yet because there's a few cards in here I had to read up on. It's a little bit different, but I'm really bored with the decks that I have. So, and I've got like 50, at least 50. But anyways, so let's get on into this. Pisces placements for the weekend. What is it? The 21st, 22nd, and 23rd of October. Let's get a couple messages for Pisces from the Ancestral Path Tarot deck. I will be reading these this is by Julie. I'm probably saying this wrong. Julia Kusia Watts. Okay. Ancestral Path Tarot deck. These cards are pretty damn dope, and I really want to use them. So let's go through them together. If I don't know, I'm going to read them from the book. Fuck that. Because these cards have a lot more meanings than the traditional tarot. So let's just jump in. Let's get 6 cards, please, for Pisces. And they're extremely huge. So Pisces weekend. Give me a message for Pisces this weekend. Give me a message for Pisces for the weekend, October. All right, so let's get 6 cards, Spirit. I'm going to be pulling these cards myself when I get that vibe. All right, so we got the 3 of Cups coming out. Very beautiful cards. Very large, too. So 3 of Cups. We'll go through and read these in just a moment. 3 of Cups could talk about, you know, coming into union, celebrating. I'm almost getting someone, this is, okay. Just from the visuals on here, I'll read what I'm getting from the visuals. Someone here may be going and asking, this could be like 2 people, you know, a couple going and asking a father for permission, or, you know, for going and asking someone for, you know, advice or permission or for help or for assistance. Okay. The High Priestess, Piscean energy. Could be dealing with the Pisces, maybe a Cancer. All right, 3 more. Ooh, 3 of Swords. Someone here could be hiding the fact that there's, you know, some type of heartbreak. 2 of Sacred Circles. Prince of Cups. And Judgment. These illustrations are absolutely beautiful. So let's see. Three of Cups. So reconciliation, reunion, renewal, commitment, promises, vows. Issues of trust and honor, reconnecting with people, places, and things from the past. Being restored by interrogating the past into the present, combining the spiritual and material aspects of one's life. So again, someone here may be reviewing something. There could definitely be someone here who's asking for forgiveness because we have the Princess of Cups and Judgment out here. Let's go to the Princess of Cups. Princess of Cups, Morgana. All right, so a magical being, one who sees via the lens of insight, a healer, especially of the emotions, knowledge of herbs and the masteries of earth, a deep intuitive understanding of earth and water energies. In addition, charismatic energy, magnetism, and attraction. Okay, so Pisces, there's a lot of water energy here. With the High Priestess and this Princess of Cups, someone here could definitely be a healer, a High Priestess, have some type of intuitive hidden knowledge about something. Pisces, this is your energy. So female receptive energy, intuition, understanding, serenity, and wisdom. Serenity and wisdom. And self-sufficiency, purity, virtue, lack of guile, seeming lack of emotion because emotional entanglements are avoided. Conversely, the card can reveal ignorance or poor judgment or short-sightedness, lack of common sense, intuition or insight, trivializing the mysteries due to superficial motives and or incomplete understanding. So that's in the reverse. In the upright, this is someone who has a higher understanding, that intuitive knowledge. Someone that comes from a place of purity, who understands how energy works. You could also, the High Priestess also stay silent, you know, so someone with this card in this meaning, I like the way that they worded this, seeming lack of emotion because emotional entanglements are avoided. So where there's conflict, it's like some of you guys may stay silent. You guys, you guys may know something, but you're coming from a pure place, but it's also a place of secrecy or quietness, or maybe not wanting to express your emotions or speak on something that you feel because of avoidance of confrontation, or anything that could cause like emotional upheaval or distress. I feel like you guys may be in that avoidant energy, that secrecy, maybe not speaking on something. But I don't feel like it's coming from an unpure place. Luna, get off my couch. All right, so then we come to Judgment. I like this, how this person's putting their arm out, like lending someone a hand, pulling them from the deep waters. It's almost like through a portal. Self-judgment and self-forgiveness, a time of assessment, the attraction of the soul to the creator, or self to higher self. Alternatively, outer rather than inner judgment. Failing challenges, shrinking away from self-knowledge and self-assessment, inability to love or forgive. That's in the reverse. So the last part of these is basically the reversals. So yeah, forgiving oneself. We talked about that in the reading I just did prior to this. Three of Swords. So there could have been some type of heartbreak. Some type of, you got 2 3s out here too, so this could have been some type of third-party situation that you were entangled in, whether it was your doing or the person you were dealing with. The sorrow of separation, especially from family and relatives. A temporary separation due to mature, I don't know why I read it like that. A temporary separation to mature or gain perspective. Weaning from deep attachment or addictive dependency. the releasing of expectations of other people, letting others make their own way in the world. So you may have had to detach from some people who were causing some type of heartbreak. This could have been family or friends. Three of Cups can talk about, siblings, friends, lovers. With the Three of Swords, this definitely could have been some type of entanglement. With the High Priestess, this can also be known as like the other woman, someone of secrecy, right? So Three of Swords and Three of Cups with the High Priestess in the middle. Pisces, you may have been the third party in a situation. I feel like this is like forgiveness of self. Your higher beings, your higher consciousness, God, whoever, your angels may be pulling you up out of, some type of dark place, releasing judgment, or, even, well, when I say releasing judgment, I mean forgiving thyself, even if you're not the one that, I don't know, I'm saying this wrong. So even if someone else wronged you, forgiving yourself is the best way to go. And if you find it in your heart to forgive others, who have wronged you, then so be it. However, forgiving yourself will release you. It'll pull you up out of whatever whatever emotions had you sinking. With this Princess of Cups, there could be an apology coming in. We also have Scorpio, Pisces energy out here, maybe Cancer. So let's see what the Two of Sacred Circles is. What, Luna? All right, Two of Sacred Circles. Interrogation of the spiritual and physical worlds. Balancing two worlds. The card illustrates the peak of experience, an event that will cast a shadow over one's future. It shows what can be achieved by fully empowered human being. So, yeah, this is like balancing out your spiritual and your physical world. Sometimes we have to go, Two of Circles is like Two of Pentacles, trying to balance out two different worlds. The card illustrates the peak of experience, the event that will cast a shadow over one's future. So it's like when you hit the Two of Pentacles, it's almost like hitting rock bottom. The only place to go is up. So whatever shadow was casted upon you, I feel like you're going to stand up stronger. You're going to be able to build. Again, build a bear. Build a bear. Okay, you're going to come out more ferocious, more stronger. There may be some information as well, Pisces, that you've been keeping to yourself. There may have been some information you've been keeping to yourself, or, sitting in your own thoughts, using your own intuition, being kind of quiet. I feel like it's time to express yourself. Even if you're not expressing yourself to others, express yourself to yourself. Express yourself to your angels, to God, whoever you want to talk to. Know that there's always somebody here who will listen. To me, this is like, the king going to father, going to, like I was saying earlier, someone maybe going to someone's father, maybe not literal father, maybe like your higher source father. Okay. There's a lot of emotions here. So I feel like something may have really knocked you down, but it's so it can build you back up. The storm is in the background of this picture as well. With this Princess of Cups, the storm is in the background. I feel like you're being pulled up out of something, pulled up out of judgment. Let's get a few cards from, I always tell you guys I never know the name of this deck, and I was looking at my decks this morning. The Soul's Journey. It's the Soul's Journey. I don't know why I didn't know that, but I always call it the Emotion Affirmation deck, but it's called the Soul's Journey deck. So let's see. Let's get 3 messages for Pisces. If this reading resonates, let me know. I just feel like you guys may have been sitting in this place of like either heartbreak or pain, or where you felt like you couldn't express yourself. If you can't express yourself to others, if you felt like, you know, you've been stripped down maybe of your resources here, it's so that you can be built back up. It's time to express yourself and release yourself from judgment, okay? Also come from a place of purity. Purity of heart. So we have death. Yeah, I am learning that endings are merely beginnings. So there's definitely something that's ending in your life, or something that ended, but it's only to create some type of change and transformation here. It's all about perspective too. When things end in your life, don't look at it like, oh, you know, like, oh, something didn't work out. And I know when your emotions are in it, and Pisces can get deep in their emotions. So I understand. And I'm not the one sitting in whatever you guys have gone through. I have been through shit like this in my life, but I'm on a different timeline than some of you. Some of you might be on the same timeline as me. I don't know. But anyways, whoever I'm picking up on right here, whoever needs to hear this message, this is someone who I feel like maybe feeling, I'm hearing ostracized, or someone that may feel like shit around them came crumbling down. They're realizing some things, but they also feel like, I'm almost getting, someone may feel like they've had their voice taken away from them due to outside circumstances. However, those circumstances aren't always outside, they're within. Forgiveness of self. Only you can pull yourself out of whatever heartbreak, or, you know, whatever situation you find yourself in. You're the only one that can pull yourself out of this. You can't wait in silence forever, waiting for someone else to come do it for you, because you'll be waiting for the rest of your life. All right, so with the two of circles, sacred circles down here, it's like the 2 of Pentacles, 3 of Swords, 3 of Cups, the High Priestess, Page of Cups, and Judgment. Forgive yourself, you know, so that you can pull yourself up out of whatever the situation is. And once you forgive yourself, learning that endings are merely new beginnings. A lot of times things end in our life so that things can be rebuilt back up. Failure. I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. Exactly. It's like, whatever this happened, it was a learning curve. It's so you can learn from it. It's not because you're not worthy. It's not because you're not good enough. It's not because someone loves someone else more than they love you, and that's why they put you in a third party. Someone put you in a third party because they didn't love themselves. They have issues from their past, you know, where they don't know the value of other people's heart. If you have a caring heart and you're like, oh my gosh, I did everything for this person, I gave them nothing but love, and they still coming in and out of my life, and blah 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 blah. Okay, well, things are ending for a reason, because that person doesn't value you. And it doesn't mean that they don't necessarily value you. They don't value themselves. Okay, has nothing to do with you. If, you know, when someone values themselves and they come from a pure place and they care about other people's hearts, if you care about someone else's heart, that you need to attract someone with that same energy who will value your heart. Okay, because sometimes you know, that could be a lesson too about overgiving. Don't overextend yourself to others. This is a lesson I had to learn. I used to do so much for people that didn't give a fuck, and I kept trying to prove myself, like, you know, and try to like make situations work, and why don't they see my value? Finally, I fucking said, fuck it. You know what? You don't see my fucking value? That's your own issue. That's your own problem. And I started valuing myself, and I shit you not, my life changed for the better. I realized that those people that, you know, were endings in my life that once broke my heart, to be betrayed and be felt the way I felt by, you know, these endings that were going on in my life, I realized that I was only failing myself. It's not them that failed me. I failed myself, you know? And once I took accountability for that and learned from that and realized it wasn't me that had issues, you know, or even if I did have issues, I learned how to fix them. I had to take a step back, go into high priestess mode, go into hermit mode, you know, go stay silent, go sit with self, use my intuition, think about all sides, hangman mode, think of all sides of the story, you know, like what did that person see in me? Why, you know, or why did I attract this person? But it takes a long time. People always want like instant results. No, this shit takes time. So if you guys are coming out of something and you're like, oh, when's my new love coming in? You need to heal. You need to heal because you're going to attract someone who's going to do the same shit to you because apparently you attracted some shitbag that did that shit to you in the first place, you know, and you didn't use your intuition about it. So sometimes it's, you know, people that jump from relationship to relationship tend to sabotage the next relationship, or that relationship falls apart. You got to figure out who you are and find the value that you hold within. Only you can pull yourself up out of this. No one else can. And it sure the fuck ain't going to be the same person that betrayed you and stabbed you in your back and caused you heartbreak. Blame. I accept responsibility for my well-being and patience. I accept that everything happens in divine order. Exactly what I was saying. Accept blame. You know, take accountability for whatever has happened, even if it wasn't your doings that led to this. And like I said, even if you're like, I've done everything, I did nothing wrong, and this person treated me like shit. Okay, but you allowed it. You allowed it. So take accountability and move on. You can't wait for that person to come back and make it better or to come back and treat you right. You think if someone had the audacity to treat you like shit once, do you think they're actually going to come back and be like, oh my gosh, I see your value now. Let's get back together? No. Fuck no, they're not. Patience. That person needs to go fucking heal on their own or get their own fucking heart broke to find their own value and learn how to treat motherfuckers. That's what they need to do. So patience. I accept that everything happens in divine order. Thank you, Spirit. Balance. I bring a perfect state of harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. Okay, so don't judge others. First, judge yourself. Okay? You can't fix other people sometimes. They gotta have to fix themselves, but you can fix yourselves. So if you want to pull yourself up out of this, you gotta go inward, not look outward. Okay? All right, Pisces. I'm gonna leave this reading here. If it helped give you clarity or guidance in any way, please let me know. Smash that thumbs up button. Subscribe to the channel. 22:22 on the clock when I looked up. I love you guys so much, and have a great weekend. I'll see you in the next one.